Hey Sagittarius, happy July and welcome back. This is the Dope Soul Journey and this is your general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and of course any cross watchers. All right, what does Sagittarius most need to know? What does Sagittarius most need to know? Beyond illusion, intensity, and the dream. Beyond illusion, intensity, and the dream. So let's clarify. Tell us about, thank you. All right, let's clarify intensity. Please clarify the dream. All right, so we get beyond illusion, and it's clarified by sharing. We get intensity, and it's clarified by exhaustion. We get the dream, and it's clarified by patience. So Sagittarius, I don't know whether this is an old situation that maybe you are just tired of going through, or whether this is a new situation that you are tired of going through. But it doesn't matter. It's just time to do something about it. It looks like it has reached the end of whatever you can do about it. So it does look like you're going to need some outside help. And that could be a good psychotherapy session where you talk to someone. That could be a couple of Reiki sessions where you process the energy that is in your body trying to get help. So that it can move through you. But what it looks like is there's something that you know is there, but maybe you haven't been able to put your finger on. But it's definitely time to do something about it, because it seems like you have reached the end of your rope and you cannot deal with it alone. So what your cards are saying is, can you at the very least focus on how you want to feel? And just like if you had been heavy, let's say like 100 pounds overweight for a long time, where your joints were hurting and your body was aching just to move around. And so the first day that you decide you're going to eat better and exercise, that's not the first day that things begin to change. So you're definitely going to want to have patience with yourself and treat yourself with TLC as you begin to focus on whatever it is you are choosing to feel. And that's totally different than setting a goal, but rather you have decided that I'm going to feel better, I'm going to feel lighter, I'm choosing to experience what it's like to be without all of this sadness, this grief, this resentment, this pain. So let's see if we can get you any sort of advice on the situation or anything else. Is there any advice for Sagittarius? Okay. All right, so we get material and spiritual prosperity and mental conflict. So it does look like whatever is going on has definitely put you in a position where you sort of stopped, like the hanged man position. You sort of stopped growth and moving forward. And you know what? If it's a trauma, like someone's passing, someone making their transition, if it's a divorce, if it is being fired from a job, that's completely understandable, especially if your feelings got hurt. But it looks like the time to process it is now, so that you can have all of the blessings, all of the benefit from why it happened in the first place. So these things don't just happen in a void. They don't just happen randomly. They happen because they're meant to trigger you so that you will heal whatever it is that is underneath the surface, the true origin of the issue. So I'm sorry that you're going through it, but I can tell you from experience, it is doing nothing but growing you. It is to your benefit. And as a matter of fact, if you can hold that, instead of why is this happening to me, if you can reframe it as what is in this for me? Could there be another meaning to what is going on? So Sagittarius, if you've always had a burning question, yes or no, hold that question in your mind. Okay, that was 4 cards. Let's just do one. Hold that question in your mind, and we'll see if we can get you a yes or no answer. All right, so we get the Hermit, and that's a no. That's a no. So Sagittarius, absolutely have your feelings about the situation. The last thing that you want to do is suppress your feelings, so it makes the whole thing take longer. And then you're in a situation where you don't really understand what's going on, because now the whole thing is being suppressed, and that can create dis-ease in the body. So treat yourself with tender, loving care right now, and understand that this too shall pass. So thank you so much for joining me for your July general reading. Thank you so much. I hope you liked this video, and if you did like this video, would you please like this video? All right, have a great summer, you guys. I'll see you soon.